The 2026 Formula One Mega Quiz Rules, Teams, and Tech. This quiz will test your knowledge on the new Nimble cars, sustainable fuels, and driver lineups. See if you can get all 50 questions correct, and don't forget to post your score in the comments. Who is the reigning World Drivers' Champion entering 2026? Which team enters the 2026 season as the reigning World Constructors' Champions? What major hybrid component has been completely removed from the 2026 F1 power units? What is the new electrical power output, MGUK, for the 2026 engines? What type of fuel will the cars use in 2026? How much fuel are the cars limited to use per race in 2026? Which new works team is entering F1 in 2026 after purchasing Sauber? Which major American manufacturer is returning to support Red Bull Powertrains? Honda is returning as an exclusive engine supplier for which team? Which team is switching from Renault to Mercedes engines in 2026? Which brand new 11th team is making its debut in 2026? Which two drivers have signed to race for Cadillac in 2026? Who replaced Yuki Tsunoda at Red Bull Racing for the 2026 season? Which F2 driver was promoted to drive for Racing Bulls in 2026? The Spanish Grand Prix will be held on a new street circuit in which city? What day of the week will the 2026 Azerbaijan Grand Prix race be held? Which European circuit lost its spot on the F1 calendar after 2025? How many Grands Prix are on the 2026 calendar? The team operational cost cap was increased to what amount for 2026? What is the power unit manufacturer cost cap for 2026? The minimum weight of the 2026 cars has been reduced by how much? The wheelbase of the 2026 cars is reduced from 360 centimeters to what? What is the name of the standard driving mode with closed wings in 2026? What is the low drag setting with open wings called? What driver-operated boost system helps overtaking by providing extra battery power? What does active aero control on the 2026 cars? Roll hoop strength requirements have increased to withstand loads of up to how many Gs? What new mandatory safety feature will display the ERS status on stopped cars? What minimum percentage of the car surface must be painted or stickered? When a heat hazard is declared, what is mandated for drivers? How many preseason tests were held ahead of the 2026 season? Which team missed the first preseason test in Barcelona due to delays? Who set the fastest time in the first 2026 preseason test in Barcelona? Who set the fastest time in the first 2026 preseason test in Barcelona? What is the estimated total power output of the 2026 hybrid engines? The Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya will now host a race under what name? In 2026, how much narrower are the front tires compared to 2025? Which panel was introduced for time-sensitive decisions between events? Advanced sustainable fuels must be derived from ASCs. What does ASC stand for? What is the official name of the 2026 Audi engine? What technology helped Ford/prototype part manufacturing from 16 days to 5 days? The FIA introduced the SRFAS for sustainable fuels. What does it stand for? What is the top speed drivers can reach using the override mode boost? Who was the top driver in the third preseason test in Bahrain? Which team will use Ferrari customer engines alongside Haas in 2026? What is the name of the 2026 FIA concept designed to make cars smaller and lighter? How wide are the 2026 Formula One cars? What is the chassis name of the 2026 Ferrari? Which of these Grand Prix will feature the sprint format in 2026? What is the chassis name of the 2026 Cadillac? Thanks for playing. Subscribe to Trivia Showdown for more trivia.